Hey guys, welcome back to my new video. Today I will be discussing Ash's best fighting type Pokemon. Now I know I haven't continued this series in a while and it has been a very nice one in my channel and it has been very fruitful, so I thought I may revisit it and look into a typing that I haven't discussed yet. So, Ash's fighting type Pokemon. He didn't have too many, but he did have some here and there in the seasons. So, I'm gonna list them from weakest to best. So, let's start off with number 5. Number 5 is going to be Scraggy. Scraggy was obtained in the Black and White series as an egg. Now, as this egg, he did hatch it, and it did kind of go through the journey with him, and it gained some experience, but it never evolved. It would have really little battles here and there, but it always kind of was a joke. Now, next is going to be Heracross. Now, Heracross was really good, and it was a companion in Gen 2 in Johto, as Ash gained a little more experience versus Kanto, and was traveling around with a better knowledge of Pokemon strategy. Although in the Pokemon games, Heracross is really good and even has a Mega Evolution, Ash's was a little bit of a comic relief, especially later on after that season, like whenever it sees Bulbasaur it start sucking on its bulb, which was kind of creepy. And it never was in that many serious battles, but it is a very solid Pokemon. It has moves like Horn Attack, Mega Horn, Sleep Talk, and Hyper Beam. Now, these are very strong, powerful moves in the game, but we're going to leave him at number 4 for the end for Ash's Pokemon. Now, number 3. Number 3 is Hawlucha. Now, Hawlucha was in the X and Y series. This is one of his best seasons because he was really well developed and had a really strong team, and Hawlucha was one of them. Now, Hawlucha wasn't just one of those Pokemon in the back of the back of the bench. He had a nice story. He was determined to train. He has great moves. He has Karate Chop, High Jump Kick, Flying Press, and X Scissor. Now, his Flying Press was a really nice signature move where he would perform a Mexican wrestling kind of type move where he would go in the air and then land on his opponent. Now, other than that, it was solid. It had great battles, and it was a good companion for Ash. So we're going to have him at number 3. Now, we're approaching the top 2, so I hope I'm not offending anyone, and I hope everyone's opinions are respected. So go down in the comment section below and predict what I'm about to say is number 2 and number 1. Alright, I'm going to go straight to number 2. Number 2 is going to be Primeape. Primeape is a crazy Pokemon. He is from Kanto, and Ash was really bad at Kanto. But Primeape wasn't really Ash's for that long. He was just a crazy Pokemon that wanted to fight, and ended up going to that boxing tournament and winning, and staying to train. Now, Primeape has Thrash, Scratch, Mega Kick, and Seismic Toss. Now, it is the first region, so there aren't that many crazy moves. So these were really good back then. He definitely would be awesome to come back on a team if they needed. And I think it would beat Hawlucha in a battle. Now, number 1 is probably my favorite Pokemon, but just leaving the biases aside, it is a lot stronger than these other ones. Number 1 is Infernape. Infernape is a Sinnoh beast that totally shined in the Pokemon League. He had moves like Dig, Flamethrower, Mach Punch, and Flare Blitz. But that wasn't it. His ability for Flare allowed him to attack with very powerful moves, and it overall helped the team so much. He was just a little chimchar when Paul abandoned him, and Ash was able to pick him up, and I love that storyline. I think something like that should be not repeated, but more storytelling like that should be seen in the anime. But it was a heartfelt one. It was kind of like Charmander's backstory, but like Paul was a big part of the anime, so it felt more real. And overall, it evolved, and it was able to grow very strong through its bond with Ash, similar to ash-greninja. And honestly, did very well until the very end of the Pokemon League, and Ash happened to lose to Legendaries. And I think that is it for Ash's best fighting type. I hope you guys enjoyed my list. Please let me know what your opinion is on Ash's best fighting type. Let me know what type I should do next, or what type of Ash's best I should do next. And hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!